Hello. Welcome to the Tutors of Life podcast, where we research life so you don't have to. Episode 318. This is your host, Shaun Tutor.
And this is Sam. And this is a talk episode where the tutors talk.
What's up?
What's up with you?
Did a little golfing today.
Yeah, you did.
It was fun. A lot of fun.
I know, you look so nice compared to me.
What's new? Yeah, no, it was fun. Golf was fun. Went out with the bankers. Went out with the lenders at Sterling Bank.
Mm-hmm.
And we did some golfing.
Yeah.
Kyle and Darren stomped Travis and I.
Damn.
So that was kind of...
What's the record, do you know?
I don't know. All I know is Travis and I did work our first year out. And I think we beat them last
I know
year.
you beat them last year.
So I think we're...
Are you up 2-1?
No, because we've done 3 outings. So this was the 4th outing. So I think we're 2-2.
No, okay.
I think we're 2-2.
Gotta have a tiebreaker this year.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. You know they'd love that.
Yeah. Yes, they would. And so would we. So yeah, it's fun. It's just fun to... it was just fun to get out and golf. And yeah, I had a good time.
That's good.
So, did that. And looked at a couple jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Looked at a couple jobs.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Did some driving for dollars this week.
I can tell you're just so enthused today.
I need to get hyped, babe. I don't have anything hyping me right now.
Yeah. I finished Gunkel for book club.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, besides the very first one, I don't think I've been this on time with finishing a book.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm impressed. I didn't have to rush myself or anything. I was just done yesterday.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
So I'm excited. This is our first one where we're going to go to Menominee instead. What?
Keep going. I was just thinking in my brain.
Oh, okay. So we're going to go to Lucettes for happy hour and then go have burrito bowls at Shelly's house and talk about Gunkel. To any ladies, I highly recommend it. It's just a good, nice, light, kind of funny read. So I read that in between the Bridgertons, obviously. But I have lots of personal development books I want to read right now, so I'm going to take a break from fiction and just probably strictly read nonfiction for a little bit. I need to finish the
Outwitting the Devil?
Outwitting the Devil, thank you. And then I really want to start the Communist Manifesto.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I have quite a few other books I want to start reading, so cool. I was like going to start pounding some of those out before I go on to fiction.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Oh, hi. Oh. I got my AR almost done.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Gonna go shoot it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get her sighted in.
Did we talk about fish day? No, we didn't.
No. I'm just gonna get that sighted in tomorrow. Hopefully, same with my SIG, my pistol. I got a red dot on that, so I'll sight that in tomorrow. So, kind of excited for both those.
Yeah.
That'll be fun to go get out and shoot. And, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah.
I realized, I'm just blowing up.
Yeah, you are.
I realized, this is what's the best thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know until you do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I built like an AR. And now I'm starting to realize all the little things that I didn't think of.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I'm like, oh, if I was to build a different one,
you would do this.
I would do X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what you got to do, right? You have to. What I've learned is the only way to like get in and learn something is to like get in and do it. And then I'm like, oh, this is what it's missing. This is what I like, etc. Same thing with like cars. Same thing with like flipping houses.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, these things are nice. These things I could live without.
Yeah.
This is how I would tweak it next time.
Yeah.
So that's just fun to kind of go through that process right now.
Yeah, that's
of
exciting.
what I'm like. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah, I've been just thinking about a lot of things of what I want to do at the office. Like physically, like not what I want to do for my job portion
Right.
of it. But I mean, like at some point, probably in the next couple weeks, the shelf will finally go. This corner one will go to the office. But I was thinking about it. I was like, it would actually be kind of cool if in our new podcast room over there,
Yeah.
if we could put a couple shelves up on that big wall, and we could put either some Lego sets up or some of this stuff up.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's right in the center, so that wall's so tall.
So tall. Mm-hmm. Good call.
I mean, most of them probably won't be in the picture, but I was like, that'd be just we always discussed like having some place to display some of the Lego sets at work.
Yeah.
So.
Um.
And you'd probably just do the same thing we did with these, just buy the boards and the hangers.
Oh, sure.
Because that was really cheap.
Yes.
So, yeah, just some things I've been thinking of. I got distracted by doing some searches today, so I didn't get to painting the basement, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. But,
Yeah.
yeah, it's coming together. The basement is.
Basement's coming together. I'm gonna pay for our first round of weight equipment tomorrow, and then I'm going to
Look at the second round.
yes, second round of stuff we want. We need to organize the basement a little bit, finish up a couple of things, but I'm pretty excited. Things are actually progressing pretty nicely.
Yeah.
Pretty nicely.
Yeah. A couple things we need to fix that didn't get installed properly, but
Yeah.
not too big of a deal.
No. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty sick. So excited to do that tomorrow and pick out a few more pieces, I think. And
Ooh, both you and Kyle will be at the office tomorrow.
yes, I'll bring that couch downstairs. Probably work.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
And then I can go donate the. Ooh, we got all that stuff to donate downstairs. I'll bring that to work, and we can donate that big painting to Goodwill.
Cool. Well, I like it.
Yeah.
Well, I like it.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of cool to get some of that stuff done. We're getting a cutting board made.
Yeah, I'm so excited for it.
Yeah. It's gonna be sick. Chip the man.
Literally, Shaun texted me, and he's just like, pick out a design for a cutting board. And I was like, I don't know. Like, what? So I just started looking up the best materials for cutting board, which are walnut, cherry, and maple. Just because they're harder woods. So I was looking at those three, and I just loved the dark of the walnut and the light of the maple together. Loved it. So yeah, that's what we're getting.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty sick.
I'm stoked.
Excited for a cutting board.
No meat on it. None.
What are you even saying? Why do you think I'm getting it made?
Is
To cut meat on.
Is that just our meat cutting board then?
I don't give a fuck what it is, but I will be cutting meat on it.
Okay, then you can't cut anything else on it.
Yes, you can.
No.
You just have to clean it. Everything's a facade.
Then you have to-
Nothing's real.
You have to clean it with not just soap. You have to clean it with like lemon and baking soda, I think.
I don't believe a damn thing. How come I have cut meat on the same fucking cutting board as I've cut everything else in my life, my whole life, and have never had a single issue?
I don't know.
Because it's not real.
I don't know. We watched that video of that old timey lady who has a different wooden cutting board for meat, one for veggies, and one for desserts. I'm just saying.
I just don't understand. Like, math it out for me. How does it make sense?
From what I understood, it was like the different bacterias. So like, because meat carries a lot of bacterias. So those bacteria can soak into the cutting board. So when you cut vegetables or fruits or something on it, it can soak back up in the veggies or fruits. From what I understood.
But wouldn't it soak into the meat? Or like...
But you're cooking the meat to a certain temperature, which will kill that bacteria.
I know, but I'll take my steak off and I'll cut it on the same cutting board. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'll like say I cut chicken on a cutting board. Hold on. Say I cut chicken on a cutting board, then I'll wash it with soap. Then I'll pull that bitch right back out after I washed it, and I will cut the cooked chicken on it and then eat the cooked chicken off it.
It's something we gotta look into.
I'm just saying, dude, I'm still doing all right.
For now.
I've had food poisoning before. I'll bounce back, hopefully.
I've only had it once. And
Had
that
it a
was
couple times.
rough.
Yeah. Not good.
No.
Not good. That's why I don't get
Chicken.
chicken at most places I go. I try to stick to beef. I actually listened to some people talk about that. It's actually better to get beef wherever you go because it's very common for chicken to be like hormone chickens.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you go out to eat, like most likely if you're eating chicken, it's like a hormone chicken.
Yeah.
Where if you're eating beef, it's not as big of a deal. If it is.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't chicken and pork like absorb the hormones and the.
Yeah, chicken and pork, whatever reason, get affected by hormones way worse than beef.
Yeah. Yeah, the meat like absorbs it way more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think pigs too with like microplastics. But anyways.
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
Good. Went to Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm. We did.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, we did.
It was good.
Mm-hmm. What did we do?
Fish day.
Well, it's not the largest one-day fish festival anymore.
No, it's not.
Now it's 3 days, which is sad, but whatever.
And it's not large.
And it's not large.
We went to a small fish fry that was a weekend long in Port Washington, Wisconsin.
Yeah. I highly suggest going. It's a lot of fun.
That's fun. Car show?
Yeah, so we start the day with a 5K walk. Mm-hmm. You can run it if you want. So that takes about an hour. And then you get some fun little snacks and stuff. And then the parade starts at 11. So the friends we were with, their family sets up a Bloody Mary table every year. So I had some Bloody Marys before the parade. Watched the parade, which is also like an hour and a half long. And then most people go down to Fish Day right away after that and go have fish for lunch. We just always go back to my friend's parents' house and have lunch there. Because why not have free lunch? And then we go to the car show right after that.
We had loose meat sandwiches.
We had some loose meat sandwiches, a.k.a. Sloppy Joes, which
and they were delicious.
Fantastic, yes. So then they have a car show and a craft show, and they have a whole bunch of stuff that's going on throughout the day.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have any rides anymore, do they? Remember they used to have a ton of rides? Where they were doing, like
They used to
hill.
have rides and shit.
Yeah.
Wow. It's changed, dude.
Yeah, it really
it's
has.
changed.
But so they used to have rides. They do have some other, like, fun activities, like, for kids and stuff to do if you want. And they do, like, small events throughout the day. So they had, like, some wrestling comedy show or something. Mm-hmm. There's a whole bunch of stuff. And then they have a couple different tents where you can get alcohol, drinks, fish, chicken nuggets. This year instead of chicken tenders. Their chicken tenders used to be so good, but the chicken nuggets weren't bad.
Right.
And then one of the tents has burgers and brats too, I believe. But it's just kind of like a nice little, like, I don't know, town fair, I guess, almost.
Yeah.
It used to be massive, though. It used to have, they had 3 main stages. And so they used to actually pull in some pretty, like, big, not big band names, but pretty decent-sized bands that drew in these huge crowds. And now it's probably about the quarter of the size it used to be.
Yeah, I'd say a quarter the size, and they don't have talent there.
No.
It was like karaoke. It's like, damn, dude, this got rough.
Yeah. And then they do a big fireworks show at the end of the night as well.
The car show's cool.
The car show was really good this year.
Every year the car show's good.
Even the one year where it rained, there were still some pretty cool cars there.
Yeah. I do think they need to be more strict on what you can enter.
Yeah.
There was a few vehicles where I was like, this shouldn't be here.
Yeah, like some hillbilly pick-em-up trucks.
Yep.
So that was kind of interesting. But
I wasn't a fan.
no. But, I mean, 90% of them
We're sick.
Yeah, really cool. So, yeah. So that is the whole Port Washington Fish Day. They do some other events on Thursdays and Fridays leading up to it, but I suppose now it'd be harder to go back to how it was because you have that big beer hall right there and those apartments. Those apartments would be pissed to have live music right next to their building.
Interesting. Yeah, I never thought of that either. You're right.
But I guess I don't know because there's that one apartment building that's always been there.
That's true.
So, I don't know.
Well, whatever. It's one day. Grow up.
Yeah.
It's one day. You decide to live there.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
But so
They won't go back, though, because it's too much overhead.
Yeah.
Too much to do in operation like that. I understand it, dude. It's like...
But you would think,
Yeah.
because now it's 3 days long, so now you have to find volunteers for 3 days.
Makes it a lot harder. But you don't have to find, like, key things. You don't have to find, like, more police officers and security. You don't have to find...
Yeah, because we used to have to be checked to get
Right,
in.
right.
They had to check our purses, and I think we got ID'd and wristbands right away,
Yeah.
too.
It's just a lot. Right now it's like a little town fair. It's like a little town fair. It's not even like a big one. Like a little town fair is what it is now. And very laxative. Is that the right word? Laxadacious? Laxative. Not a laxative. Laxadacious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical. There we go. And it's just chill now. Where before it was like, damn.
So, yeah, I highly suggest if you like fish fries and you want to support a little local town. Well, it's not really local. It's a 4-hour drive from here, but I highly suggest going. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. I like it a lot. Milwaukee's cool.
Yeah.
Milwaukee's got a lot of cool houses.
Suburbs of Milwaukee.
Suburbs of Milwaukee have a lot of cool houses.
Yes.
I'm sure Milwaukee has a lot of cool houses too.
Yeah.
But the suburbs definitely are cool.
Yeah. Yeah, just because my friends live just outside of Milwaukee, and so they're still like really close to the Lake Michigan. Is that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so like a lot of the houses once you get closer to the lake are just like big and beautiful and unique and so cool. So cool. But their housing market is definitely different than ours.
Big time. And their property taxes? Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouchie.
But they, like we were talking about it, they get so many more services for what they pay for.
Correct.
So, and maybe if you're listening, your town is like this too, but like Eau Claire's not. So they can put all their like brush, trees, whatever on the curb, and they have people come by and pick them up. Their garbage is included. They didn't really tell us anything else, but they did say a lot more things are included because of their property taxes.
Well, it's a lot cleaner.
It's a lot cleaner, yeah.
Yeah. The roads seem to be in better shape. Like everything seems to be better taken care of.
Yeah, very much so.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, so, yeah, I guess, like, when you look at it that way, it's like the property taxes are actually going to something. Where here, I think the property taxes kind of just go to people's pockets.
Yep, 100%.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's different. It's interesting. It's fun. Let's see. What else we got, babe? What's going on? What's new?
Oh, the news. Do we want to talk about what's happened?
Sure.
Joe Biden stepped down.
Oh, dude, yeah. Joe Biden stepped down.
Disappeared for 6 days.
Through a letter. So
Yep.
he stepped down through a letter on social media.
Well, as the candidate.
As the candidate. Stepped down as the candidate. Kamala is now, like, endorsed as the candidate. However, two things she can't actually be until she's announced at the
DNC.
DNC. And also, apparently, all the money Joe Biden raised, she cannot use legally. So I think like that 90 million they raised has to go back to donors, and then it'd have to be redonated.
Dude, is that how they got it to say that she had $81 million donated to her in 24 hours?
Right, because she took over his donations.
It's so dumb. So yeah, but the funny thing about all of this, honestly, is that the left's fight for everything is we're fighting for democracy, but they just lost the democracy.
Right.
So they didn't even get a vote in who was their candidate.
Right, you are.
Because they just got to choose.
Right. So when you look at it that way, so explain democracy compared to a republic.
Oh yeah, phone me. So this is very interesting because I was curious about it, and because what is in the Pledge of Allegiance, Sean?
To the republic for which it stands, one nation under God.
So I was curious because I was like, well, what is the difference between the two of them? And so, is this one not gonna have the nice little fancy chart for me? The main difference is like the democracy is like you vote as a whole, like the whole population. And a republic is you vote for representatives to then vote for you. Right? So like right now we're a republic, obviously, because like we voted for our local officials, we voted for our House of Representatives, we voted for our Senate members, we voted for our governor.
Okay.
And they go
represent us.
Right.
Okay.
So like the Senate and the House go to the Capitol and they vote on what they think is best on things for us.
Sure.
One of the other really interesting things, which I don't think people realize, is that, and we'll see if I can find it too. In a republic, you have like guidelines that you like to protect the minority, basically. So like we have the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. Is that also part of it too? So those are our guidelines and our protections. So like they can't vote to take away guns because we have the right to bear arms.
Right.
In a democracy, you don't have those.
Right.
You lose all protections because of the majority votes to take guns away. They're gone. Even if the like minority is 45%, doesn't matter. The majority voted for it, gone.
So we don't live in a democracy.
No,
we live in
don't.
a republic, and we don't want to live in a democracy.
No. Definitely not a full democracy. Not at all.
Dude, here's the deal. You want to know what people don't even fucking think about? If we lived in a true democracy, gay rights would have never gotten passed.
100%.
It had never gotten passed.
Here we go. I finally found it.
Sweet.
So yeah, in a pure democracy, the power is held by the population as a whole. A republic, population is held by individual citizens. So making laws, a voting majority has almost unlimited power to make laws. Minorities have few protections from the will of the majority in a democracy. And then a republic, the people elect representatives to make laws according to the constraints of a constitution.
Way better.
Yeah. So yeah, ruled by, in a democracy, it's the majority. In a republic, it's laws made by elected representatives of the people. So protection of rights in a democracy, rights can be overridden by the will of the majority, which is wild to me. If you want some early examples, Athenian democracy in Greece in 500 BCE, and then a republic was the Roman Republic in 509 BCE. So it doesn't really talk about, obviously, how those ended, but and they kind of say the United States is a representative democracy rather than a pure democracy. So that is where the right of election is well secured and regulated, and the exercise of the legislative, executive, and judiciary authorities is vested in select persons chosen really and not nominally by the people will, in my opinion, by most. That was the worst paragraph in the world.
I think it's just a way to like make up words to say we're a democracy when we're really a republic.
What they're saying is because like when we vote for the representatives, it's the majority of the population.
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I think that's what they're saying, but we're definitely more of a republic than a democracy, and they're not saying that.
It's because people are retarded.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. They don't know any better. I mean, we didn't even know until a week ago the difference. Mm-hmm. But now we know, and now we're smarter than people.
Yeah.
And that's what's important.
But yeah, so it's very interesting because they didn't get to vote on who their representative was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you lost your democracy just from that.
Yep. The Democrats not living by democracy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's not a new thing. No. That happens often in that party.
Dude, and it's also just been like so dude, this whatever article this is, sorry to distract you. Whatever article this is refuses to say that we're more of a republic.
Yeah. So just quit looking at that.
Yeah.
So anyways,
so just in general, like all the posts and the memes I've been seeing lately of, because you know the left's going crazy because they know they're gonna lose, unless if they cheat. So just like
cheat or get a different nominee.
Yeah. Just the posts I've seen from people about like, oh, I'm gonna do this if Trump wins, blah blah blah, have been just hilarious.
Likely the country.
I haven't seen that yet. I saw one today where this lady said, whatever, she has X amount of kids, and if Trump gets voted in, she refuses to have another kid.
Probably a good thing.
And she like started talking about like
how great the world was when he was president last time.
Yeah. How he got rid of Roe v. Wade and blah 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 whatever. And so like someone like commentated it, and there's like, so you don't want him in office because because she was saying something about like, my body shouldn't be your political standpoint, blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. And so yeah, some refuted was just like, yeah, he made it so it's not your like a political topic anymore, because he made it go by the states now instead of the federal. So now it's not a presidential candidate's job or decision anymore.
Right.
And people in the comments were just like, okay, so you don't want to have kids anymore because you can't abort it?
No, dude, literally. Okay, so someone we know was just talking to Kyle and was like, oh, I can't vote for Trump because I have daughters now, or I got a daughter now, and I have to think of like women's rights and like Roe v. Wade and stuff. And it's like, okay, so you're concerned for your infant child or your toddler child because they are not in control of their body?
Right, like, they can't have an abortion?
They can't have an abortion? They're one. Mm. What are you even saying?
And you only can't, I think, in 2 states right now. Isn't it like Tennessee,
so it's
Texas?
Like we're concerned about your daughter's ability to have an abortion when she's 1?
Yeah.
And then 4 more years, so she'll be 5? We're concerned about her being able to have abortion till 5? Mm-hmm. How does that make any fucking sense, dude? Or teach your kids some good values. Teach them like when they become of age.
Yeah.
When they become of age is very important. We don't need to worry about this at 5.
Yeah, no.
When they become of age, making sure they understand what like safe sex practices are, and then they won't have to get abortions. Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Right.
Like,
and you can be like, at that point, you can be like, if you are like doing things like, we'll buy condoms for you, we'll like help you get on birth control if you want. Like, dude, we'll help you make those decisions if you want to be active.
All I remember was growing up, you know, we had sex ed or whatever, and they always talked about the clinic. There was a clinic, and you could go and get free condoms. Mm-hmm. Always, 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 always. You could just go and get a bag of free condoms. And I'm like, right there, now there's no excuse.
Yeah.
You've got no excuse. Like, okay, sure, one could break. Okay, I understand that. That is like a very low percentage. So just use it.
But you could also like very easily teach girls like the cycle.
Right.
Cycle
Protractor
thing.
cycle. And
Yeah. Teach them how to keep track of that. To be like, if you're like, especially within these 5 days, like be very careful.
stuff. Right.
Yeah, I think there's way better things to
To worry about.
Yeah. And also, so now, once again, it's back on the states, not the federal. So you should be more worried about who's representing your state, not the country.
100%.
Yeah.
And then this can stop being a fucking topic and people can quit worrying about it and start actually caring about real issues like immigration and economics.
I do need to relook at the Project 2025 because the lady who was commentating the one post, she mentioned how in Project 2025 it talks about making it illegal for abortion pills to be mailed out. So not like making all abortion illegal. It talks about just the abortion pills because like they want to promote like safer abortions.
I'm not against that.
Right. 100%.
I'm not against that.
Yeah. Because I don't know if you guys know this. It's very easy to just go. You can just search abortion pills and you had just fill out some information. And if you're under, I think it's like 10 weeks, they'll, from what it seems, they just send them to you.
Yeah, it'd be
If you're in a state that allows it. Some states don't allow it.
You know, it would be, because what would be good is like to go, and this is all states, dude. Your state don't even have to do this. I would just think that like it'd be good if you had to go in and see someone and have like a discussion of why you'd want to do that. Because maybe you're just in a bad headspace and you don't actually want to abort that kid or whatever.
Yeah.
I think maybe that would be a good thing because then you have to have a discussion before you can just get rid of it.
Yeah, because you got to think, like, that's going to be a traumatizing experience no matter what. And at least if you go in to see someone, like, they should be able to be like, okay, I can tell, like, this is going to be traumatizing for you, or you've been traumatized. Like, I'm going to prescribe you to go to a therapist to help you through this process.
Yeah.
Since we're so concerned about mental health, that would be the right way to do things.
Yeah, that seems to be, though, going to, like, the root cause, but we can't fix the actual problem. We can only fix the symptoms.
Speaking of, Leader Telegram posted the other day about what the city is planning on doing. Oh, because there was a Chamber of Commerce meeting, and a lot of the members in the Chamber of Commerce were discussing what the city is going to do with the homeless problem downtown and how bad it's gotten. And
I love this. Keep going. Tell me more.
so the Leader Telegram posted an article about like Chamber of Commerce members are concerned with homeless problem downtown and what Eau Claire is doing about it. And it didn't really answer what Eau Claire is actually doing about it. But then today I saw Wilson Park, the one right by the YMCA. They just took out all the benches. So the homeless people can't live on them anymore. I was just like, okay, that's great, but they're still going to just lay in the grass.
Yeah. Or they're going to go find another bench.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good, dude. It's not good.
Yeah.
You gotta...
Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to take down all the benches downtown then?
Right. Yeah, they're letting the homeless kind of run the show.
Oh, 100%. I love the fact we have, there is a courthouse down there, but it's not like the courthouse.
Right.
But it's a big fancy building, and they sleep in the front lawn of that all the time, and it's so funny.
It cracks me up.
But yeah, it goes back to trying to find the root cause of why the people in Eau Claire are homeless. I think in there too, because so many people were, I guess, accusing that it's not Eau Claire residents that are homeless around here. And I think they said 60% or 65% of the people they asked are Eau Claire residents or were. And only 35% are, well, it says the other 35 were Wisconsin residents, so they were just from around the state somewhere else. Yeah.
Nito taquito.
Yeah. So I'm curious. I'm really curious what's going to happen with that. Probably nothing, just like the
Probably
parking issue.
nothing.
The same thing with the bus stop station, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. They just like to waste money here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Which is kind of cool. Or something.
Ooh.
It's interesting.
There was something else. People lately have been posting on the Eau Claire neighborhood page.
Okay.
The airport neighborhood. Sorry, I'm just flying through a lot of things, guys, but whatever. The like agendas for what's going to be on like the next like Eau Claire County meeting or City of Eau Claire meeting.
No shit.
And they say like people are just like, oh, here's what's on the agenda. If you have anything to say about these, like go to the meeting. One of the talking points is how long the public should be able to speak for on certain points. And I was like, what, are they going to make it like 2 minutes so then nobody can fucking say anything? Because I guess that's how Altoona is now. You only have like 1 minute to say anything because so many people keep going to the meetings because so many people are so pissed at Altoona.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, maybe it means that you're doing something fucking wrong if people are going to meetings.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Interesting. It's interesting to see how places are ran. Not the best. Not the best. So, interesting.
I mean, we just witnessed that today. We had one of our houses, we were getting the roof redone, and they called us and said that the city came by, and the city, it wasn't in Eau Claire, it was in a smaller suburb. They stopped by and said that they had to stop work until they had a building permit. So we called up the city, said, hey, what do we need to do? And they said, fill out this application.
Well, the city went by, and then they sent a sheriff.
Yeah.
And the sheriff said, hey, you have to stop until you have a permit.
I guess the city did stop and talk to him for a little bit.
Okay,
And then the
cool.
sheriff came by afterwards.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so we called and we're like, hey, what do we got to do to get this? And she's like, just email the application here. I'm the one that approves it and just pay the fee. We're like, cool. And we got it within 15 minutes.
Right.
And I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fine. I don't think we got a fine or anything.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, because she said, yeah, as soon as, no, I think in the email it said, please present this and you can continue working. Cool.
Yeah, it's neat. Very neat. But yeah, they had to get their $25. So that's good for them.
But at least they were like, not wasting our time, making us wait weeks on end.
That's true. They were very prompt and quick with it.
100%.
Which is nice. And I suppose a little town like that, they don't really have much going on. So it's kind of a roof's a big deal.
Yeah. Especially in town.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't like too mad about it. I was just like, okay. As long as like, if you're going to be like stop us for working, I'm just very happy they were like, yep, you just gotta do this, and this, and we'll approve it and send it back to you right away.
Right.
Perfect.
Yeah, for sure. I just think of how many roofs I know of people that have done in Eau Claire and never had an issue. In town too.
Yeah, I mean, we got so many more other issues to worry about than fucking building permits around here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just been working and stuff, and hopefully we're gonna get some more deals.
Yeah, Sean's kind of just fully sales mode now for a little bit.
Yeah, I've been getting actually kind of a lot of leads. I got a couple siding jobs, some roofs, and stuff. I mean, they gotta accept them and stuff, but yeah, kind of cool.
I mean, we haven't had very many leads in a while, so
yeah,
it's good to have some.
That they're coming. Yeah, yeah, for sure. It's really cool. We got anything else?
Just thinking of what we got coming up. Sean's got a boys' weekend.
This weekend, little boys trip. Little boys trip.
I'm gonna see
Do a little fishing.
See my mom wants to go blueberry picking.
Yeah. Boys in the hood.
Oh well, if it's gonna rain all weekend.
Do you think it's more boys in the sloughs?
Sure.
Or boys in the hood.
I don't know.
I think so.
I'm trying to think if I had any fun fun news things for you guys. I feel like Fridays are a good day for you to recap of what happened this week.
I'm going to tell you what, dude. I don't enjoy drinking.
No shit. It's like we say this every time.
I don't think I like drinking.
Yeah.
I would just share that with everyone.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to do?
Probably keep doing it.
Especially this weekend.
Yeah. Maybe just drink water.
Yeah, you're going to drink water this weekend?
If I have some. If I have some water.
You should bring some of those gluten-free beers with you. That would make you feel a little bit better. Or the German ones. The German ones didn't seem to upset you too much.
I like the German ones. I don't like those gluten-free ones.
They're so bland. You have to have them before you have other ones.
Yeah, if you have real beer and then you have that, it's like...
Yeah.
Yeah,
you got to start off with the gluten-free.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, the German beers are pretty good. Maybe I'll bring a couple of those. Bring a few. I don't mind a couple. A couple's fine. It's when you drink more than a couple.
Like 5?
Mm-hmm.
In 4 hours?
Yeah. I don't know why I'm so weak. It affects me.
Because you don't drink ever.
Yeah, never. Really not much at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I have more in a beer, it's like, ooh. I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's different.
Yeah.
It's the world we live in,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Whatever that means.
Couldn't tell you.
Okay. Got anything else?
Buns' allergies are god awful.
Bad.
That's why she's all stretched out. She's just hot.
Hot and bothered.
Mm-hmm.
Last thing. I need a car.
Mm-hmm.
I need a car.
Oh, what'd you discover this weekend?
I like cars.
And that's it.
I just like cars. It's just that I like classic cars. I like not classic cars. I do like the looks of classic cars more than like most other cars though.
Yeah, it's really funny because when we go to the car show, like Shaun gravitates to the older cars and I gravitate to the newer ones.
Uh-huh. And yeah, I'm just like I just love a classic car is all. Mm-hmm. And I do just love cars.
Yeah.
I think. And it doesn't even matter, dude. Like any car is cool to me, which is just stupid. Like I thought I had a list. I thought I had a car list. But then after being at a car show, I'm just like, no, I don't. I like them all.
The funny thing too is, so there was a Corvette there that was almost exactly like ours.
Yeah.
Both of ours. Well, I guess the
76.
Yeah. And he's just like, I'm just not even interested in this. Like, this is just doesn't even tickle my fancy anymore. And then we went to the Porsche dealership.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a yellow one, and the interior was so much nicer.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, okay, I like this.
Interior's nicer, manual. And I was like, okay. Mm-hmm. Yep, this tickles my fancy.
Mm. Did it help that it was, like, you didn't really have to do anything to it and it was a manual? Or was it just that it was a manual, or that it was just you didn't have to do anything to it?
Manual and not anything to it is a nice part.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Some of these are way too obvious.
That's good because my brain's not good.
Okay. Last time I saw you, you was only a baby, said the giant. You look a lot like your dad, but you got your mom's eyes.
Harry Potter, Chapter 4. The first book, Sorcerer's Stone, Chapter 4.
Do you remember what the title of the chapter is?
It's The Island or the...
What's Hagrid?
Happy Birthday.
No, what is Hagrid's title at Hogwarts?
Groundskeeper?
Mm-hmm. So it's close to that. You're not gonna.
Gamekeeper.
The Keeper of the Keys.
Keeper of the Keys. Yeah, I wasn't getting it. Mm-hmm. Is it Chapter 4 though?
It was Chapter 4.
Yeah, I did. All right, I guess you can give me a new one.
Okay. Mr. Weasley, it's Harry. The fireplace has been blocked up. You won't be able to get through there. Damn, said Mr. Weasley's voice. What on earth did they want to block up the fireplace for?
Order of Phoenix.
No.
Half-Blood Prince.
No.
Chamber of Secrets.
Nope.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Goblet of Fire.
Is that 5?
4.
That's what I meant.
Hmm.
Weird. When?
Chapter 4, Back to the Burrow. It's not in the movie at all.
That's why I couldn't think of it. It's been a minute since I read the books, dude.
I know.
I got to reread them.
Could listen to him too.
Oh, I actually started downloading some.
Yeah, because we listened to one for a little while on a road trip.
So good, dude. So stinking good. All right, Doug, you ready?
Yeah. Also, did you like how I was called out this weekend that I wasn't that big of a Harry Potter fan in high school?
Yeah. Professor Lupin had raised his eyebrows. I was hoping that Neville would assist me with the first stage of this operation, he said, and I am sure he will perform it admirably.
Okay. So it's Prisoner of Azkaban.
Obvi.
And it's the Bogart. When is it? That's kind of early on.
The Bogart, and where's the Bogart?
It's in the closet.
In the what?
In the wardrobe. Bogart in the wardrobe. Is that the chapter name?
Uh-huh.
Chapter 12?
7.
Dang.
Pretty good, though, dude. Good work. That's not bad. You want to try one more?
The picture in the book is the wardrobe.
Oh, not this?
No.
Okay.
Like the chapter
Sure.
beginning. What was it? Chapter 7?
Yeah, chapter 7.
Yeah, because I can picture the freaking the wardrobe.
That's badass.
Anyways.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
It is our choices, Harry, that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. It is our choices, Harry, that shows what we truly are, far more than our abilities. Albus Dumbledore.
I knew it was Elvis. I'm kind of thinking Sorcerer's Stone.
Negatory.
Dang. Oh. The Chamber of Secrets. Because Harry asked the Hat if he was supposed to be in Slytherin.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, man. So that would have been in the book. Why did he go to Dumbledore's office? He got in trouble for something. I'm gonna go with chapter 12.
18.
Dang. It's the golden eagle. The eagle's nest.
Dobby's reward.
Ugh. Dang it. Dobby's reward.
I don't even remember that.
Oh, it's after everything, not before.
Chapter 18?
Yep. Because then...
Makes sense, because then he gives the sock, too.
Yep.
Love it. All right, gang, that's enough for today. I need to get some sleep. I hope you enjoyed the podcast, and we will catch you on the next one.
On Monday.
On Monday.
See ya.